If you're staring at a mattress showroom or scrolling endless listings, you probably worry about spending a lot of money on a bed that just ends up gathering dust. You've heard the horror stories of buy a nightstand and regret, and you want to make sure the thing you finally click on actually matches the way you sleep. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and I'm here to walk through what makes the Nectar 12-inch hybrid a realistic option for a real night's rest. First off, the biggest question most people have is whether a hybrid mattress can truly deliver the best of both worlds without feeling like a compromise. The Nectar hybrid blends a memory foam comfort layer with individually wrapped coils, which is supposed to give you the pressure relief of foam and the bounce of springs. In my research, I dug through the 1,441 Amazon ratings and the overall 4.2-star average, and the pattern that emerged was pretty clear. Side and back sleepers who suffer from occasional lower back ache seem to find the contouring foam layer helpful, while those who like a bit of responsiveness for rolling over appreciate the coil matrix. That's a practical strength you can feel the moment you lie down. What about the setup? The mattress comes compressed in a box, and the marketing promises you can just move the box into the room, cut the plastic, and let it expand. In real-world testing, the box expands fully within a few hours, not the whole night, and there's no need for a mattress turning service. That simplicity matters if you're a renter moving into a new apartment or a couple who wants to avoid a heavyweight lifting session. The downside is the initial plastic smell that lingers for a day or two. It's not a toxic off-gassing issue, just the typical foam aroma that most foam mattresses have. If you're especially sensitive to odors, you might want to give it a day's ventilation before you actually sleep on it. Now let's talk about support. The hybrid's coil layer is made of individually wrapped coils, which isolates motion. If you share a bed, that means you're less likely to feel your partner turning over or getting up in the middle of the night. I saw multiple reviewers mention that they finally stopped waking up with a shoulder ache after switching from a traditional spring mattress, crediting the foam layer's ability to cradle the body while the coils keep the overall feel from sinking too deep. That's a concrete benefit for anyone who sleeps on their side or has a tendency to shift positions throughout the night. On the flip side, the mattress is marketed as medium firm, which is a sweet spot for many sleepers but not universal. If you're a heavyweight sleeper, say, over 250 pounds, you might find the foam gives a little too much hug after a few months, especially in the center where the coils compress. Conversely, lightweight sleepers under 130 pounds sometimes describe the feel as a bit too soft at the edges, noticing a slight dip when they sit up. That isn't a design flaw, just a reality of a one-size-fits-all approach. The best way to gauge if it's right for you is to use the 1-year home trial, which is generous compared to the typical 100-night window you see elsewhere. Value for money is another hot topic. At first glance, a 12-inch hybrid sounds pricey, but when you break down the cost per night over that 1-year trial, it's actually competitive with other premium hybrids. The real value comes from the combination of features you'd otherwise have to buy separately: a supportive coil core, a pressure-relieving foam layer, and a breathable cover that helps regulate temperature. The Nectar sleep system claims a blend of fabrics that wick away heat, and users who are prone to night sweats report that they stay cooler than on an all-foam mattress. If you live in a warm climate or tend to get hot, that fabric technology might be the edge you need. Who should consider this mattress? If you're a side or back sleeper dealing with mild to moderate back pain, you'll likely enjoy the contouring foam that reduces pressure points. If you share a bed and value motion isolation, the individually wrapped coils will keep you from feeling each other's movements. And if you appreciate a hassle-free delivery that doesn't require a team of movers, the box compression model is a solid convenience. Who might want to skip it? Stomach sleepers who need a very firm surface for spinal alignment could find the medium firm feel too soft, leading to a slight sag in the midsection after a few months. Heavy sleepers who consistently feel the mattress bottoming out may need a firmer core or a thicker foam layer. Also, if you're looking for a mattress with a built-in smart sensor or adjustable base compatibility, the Nectar hybrid doesn't offer those extras, so you'd have to look elsewhere. A practical weakness that's easy to overlook is the edge support. Because the mattress relies on a foam perimeter rather than a reinforced steel frame, you'll notice a softer edge when you sit.